My child, listen closely, for I speak to you now, not through the noise of this world, but through the stillness that waits beneath your striving. I have watched you through the seasons of delay, through the nights when you wondered if I had forgotten, through the years when your heart cried, "How much longer, Lord?" And I tell you, this has been a long time coming. Every tear, every silent prayer, every closed door that left you trembling was not in vain. You were being prepared, refined, shaped by the waiting, for what I am about to release in your life could not have rested upon you before the fire, before the breaking, before the surrender that brought you to this sacred place of readiness. Beloved, I have not been absent. I was in every moment of stillness when you thought nothing was happening. I was in the hidden rooms of your soul, rearranging the furniture of your faith, removing what no longer served your divine becoming. You wanted speed, but I required depth. You asked for doors, but I was building foundations. You looked for signs, but I was writing covenant. The delay was not denial, it was design. The waiting was not wasted, it was womb time, where destiny grew in silence until it was mature enough to be born. My child, I have seen how you have wrestled with your worth, how you have questioned your purpose in the fog of uncertainty. Yet even then, I called you chosen. I called you beloved before you ever performed, before you ever proved, before you ever knew who you were becoming. You thought I loved you because of what you would do, but I love you because of who you are, mine. Before the stars found their place in the heavens, you were written in the story of eternity. The delays you have endured are not evidence of my absence, but of my precision. I do not rush miracles. I align them. There were seasons when you begged me to remove the weight, to shorten the road, to quiet the storm. And yet, even as you wept, I whispered, "Stay a little longer in this valley, for there is gold in the ground of your endurance." I was teaching you that peace is not the absence of storms, but the presence of my spirit within them. I was showing you that faith is not built in answered prayers, but in the space between them. The stretching of your soul was the strengthening of your wings, and though you did not see it, I was growing you for flight. You have said, "Lord, I am tired," and I have replied, "I know, my child, but strength is rising even in your weariness." You thought you were breaking down, but you were breaking open. What feels like endings are often entrances in disguise. The pruning was painful, but it was never punishment. It was preparation for fruitfulness. Every relationship that faded, every opportunity that dissolved, every plan that unraveled, it was not loss, it was alignment. I removed what could not go where I am taking you. Beloved, there is a shift in the spirit now. The same wind that once opposed you is now about to carry you. The same pressure that crushed you will soon crown you. You will look back and see that the valley you feared was the doorway to your mountain. You will understand that I never wasted a moment of your pain. The soil of your sorrow has become fertile ground for joy. I am the Redeemer of time, and I am returning to you what was lost. Not as it was, but as it should have always been. My child, do not despise the process that has taken so long, for it has preserved you from premature exposure. You wanted the spotlight, but I wanted you to carry the light. I have been hiding you, not rejecting you. The obscurity you resented was my protection. You were being anointed in secret so that when you emerge, no weapon formed against you will prosper. Every hidden season was a holy classroom where I taught you to depend not on applause, but on my voice. You are not behind. You are right on time, my time. This has been a long time coming, because what I am doing in you must last beyond a moment. It must carry eternity's fragrance. I am building something that storms cannot shake. You are not stepping into another cycle of striving. You are stepping into divine completion. What once felt delayed will suddenly feel accelerated, for when my appointed time arrives, what took years will unfold in days. Suddenly doors will open, and you will realize they were never locked, they were timed. Beloved, hear me. I have seen the nights you cried in silence, when no one noticed, when you held yourself together with whispers of faith. I have gathered every tear as testimony. The enemy tried to convince you that I was silent, that your prayers were falling into an empty sky, but I was nearer than your breath, holding you through the ache, whispering promises into your spirit while your mind wrestled with doubt. You thought I was far, but I was within, shaping the unseen places where trust is born. My child, you have walked through seasons of pruning so severe that you questioned your own strength. Yet here you are, still standing, still believing, still reaching for me. That is victory. The fact that you did not quit is proof of my spirit alive in you. You have been through spiritual warfare, not because you were weak, but because you were chosen. The enemy does not fight what is not threatening to him. Your warfare has been confirmation of your worth. Every attack was evidence of destiny. Beloved, I know the fatigue of spiritual battles. I know how the waiting wears down your hope, how the silence feels heavy. But I tell you, you are entering a season where the warfare will turn into worship, where the struggle will give way to strength. You will no longer fight for survival. You will live from victory. The tables are turning, not by your might, but by my spirit. I am restoring what the locusts have eaten. I am breathing life into dry bones. The ruins of your past will become the altars of your praise. Do not mistake the slowness of my hand for the stillness of my heart. I have been moving in ways you could not measure. I have been aligning people, places, and moments to converge in perfect harmony with my will for you. I have not forgotten the promise. I have not overlooked the vision I placed within you. The seeds of destiny I planted long ago are beginning to break the surface. The time of hidden growth is over. The time of visible fruit has come. Beloved, you will soon see why it had to take this long. I had to let certain things fall apart so that only what was eternal could remain. You will see how my not yet was never no. It was wait until it's ready, until you're ready. The blessing that is coming will not drain you. It will fit you. It will not confuse you. It will confirm you. You will not have to strive to keep it. My peace will sustain it. This is the kind of blessing that requires wholeness to hold. That is why I healed you in the waiting. Healed wounds you didn't even know you carried. Healed the patterns that once led you into cycles of loss. I have been restoring you from the inside out. My child, when you felt unseen, I was watching. When you felt unheard, I was listening. When you felt unworthy, I was declaring your name in heaven. You are not forgotten. You are engraved upon my hands. I have called you by name, and nothing can erase that calling. Even in your wandering, I have marked your steps with mercy. Even in your mistakes, I have covered you with grace. The shame that once whispered too late is being silenced by my voice that declares, now. Beloved, lift your eyes. The dawn is approaching. What once felt endless will soon shift. You will sense my presence again like fresh wind after drought. I am reviving your faith, renewing your strength, restoring your joy. The heaviness that has lingered will lift. The battles that once defined you will become testimonies of triumph. The things that made you weep will one day make you worship. You will no longer carry the label of broken. You will carry the fragrance of breakthrough. This has been a long time coming, but it is coming. Do not be afraid of the new doors I am opening. Walk through them with humility, with gratitude, with confidence in who you are in me. The season of striving is ending. The season of flowing is beginning. My grace will go before you. My favor will surround you. My spirit will speak through you. You will move not by force, but by faith, not by panic, but by peace. I am rewriting your story, my child, not to erase the pain, but to redeem it. What once was a wound will become wisdom. What once was a burden will become a blessing. You will carry healing where you once carried hurt. You will speak life where you once struggled to breathe. For I am turning your mourning into dancing, your ashes into beauty, your despair into divine purpose. You will testify, it was worth the wait. My beloved, this is the hour of awakening. You are not who you were a year ago, not who you were even yesterday. The wilderness has transformed you. The fire has purified you. The silence has deepened you. You are ready for what I have prepared. Heaven has recorded your endurance, and now the gates are opening. You will step into rooms that once rejected you, not to prove yourself, but to serve from fullness. You will speak with authority born of intimacy. You will carry peace that cannot be stolen, because it is rooted in my presence. Stay near to me, my child. The enemy will try to distract you in this hour of manifestation. Guard your heart, for not every open door is divine. Move only at my word, and you will not stumble. The counterfeit will appear before the genuine, but your spirit will discern the difference. Do not chase opportunities, let purpose draw them. I am aligning divine connections, kingdom partnerships, assignments that will multiply impact. You are stepping into destiny, not by accident, but by divine orchestration. Hold steady, beloved. The same God who called you is the God who will carry you. The same hands that broke you open are the hands that now bless you. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has been overlooked. You are standing on holy ground, the threshold between what was promised and what will be revealed. Do not fear the unknown. I am already there. My child, you have endured storms that were meant to drown you, but I turned them into the rivers that carried you closer to me. Do you see now? What the enemy intended for destruction became the very force that deepened your dependence. You are still here, and that is the evidence of grace. You thought you were losing ground, but I was teaching you to stand on me. I have been with you through every wave, through every dark night of the soul, through every silent morning when hope felt fragile. You did not see me, but I was holding the frame of your life together when everything threatened to collapse. Beloved, this is not the end, it is the unfolding. You are stepping into a season of divine reversal, where everything that once felt delayed will now be restored in accelerated measure. For I am the God who redeems time, and I am breathing upon the dry bones of your past. Those dreams that you buried because they seemed too impossible, I have kept them alive beneath the soil. Even now they begin to stir. You will feel the quickening within your spirit, that sacred pulse of destiny awakening again. Do not be afraid of the stirring. It is my breath reviving what seemed lost. You have walked through many endings, my child, but now you will know new beginnings. The pain that once shaped you will now serve you. The confusion that once blinded you will now clarify your vision. For I have been training your heart to see beyond the surface, to recognize my fingerprints even in the chaos. You thought I was absent, but I was designing patterns of grace that you could not yet discern. Every disappointment was a redirection. Every closed door was a divine detour. What you saw as rejection was my protection from lesser things that could not hold the weight of your anointing. Beloved, I know you have wondered why the breakthrough took so long. You prayed, you waited, you believed, and still it seemed delayed. But I tell you now, the longer the waiting, the greater the revealing. What I am preparing to release through you will not be a fragment. It will be fullness. You are not stepping into partial promises, but into completion. Every cycle that kept repeating, every pattern that once trapped you, it is breaking now by the authority of my word. The chains that bound your heart to old seasons are being shattered. This is your crossing moment, my child, your exodus from what was into what is coming. Do not fear the unknown path ahead, for I go before you as light. My spirit will be your compass. You will know where to go not by the sight of your eyes, but by the peace in your heart. You will sense my leading like a gentle whisper, not a loud command. The noise of the world will try to rush you, but I will teach you to move in rhythm with heaven. Every step will be timed, every connection orchestrated. You will no longer strive for open doors. They will open at your approach, for favor will recognize you. My beloved, you have been through the season of breaking. Now you will walk in the season of building. The fragments of your past will not be wasted. They are the stones I will use to raise a new foundation. What once looked like ruins will become restoration. The ashes of old dreams will give birth to new vision. I am rebuilding your confidence, not in your own ability, but in my faithfulness. You will not walk in fear of failure, because you will finally understand that failure was never final. It was formative. Every loss was a lesson. Every wound was a well from which you now draw wisdom. I am renewing your strength. What once drained you will now empower you. You will speak with a new authority, born of experience and anointing. Your voice will carry healing because it has passed through the fire. Your presence will bring peace because you have known the storm. You will not need to prove yourself. Your transformation will speak for you. People will see the radiance upon you and know that you have been with me. For I am clothing you in garments of glory, robes of righteousness, the mantle of divine purpose. Beloved, hear me now. This next chapter of your life will not resemble the last. The struggle, the scarcity, the sorrow, it is breaking off you. You will not walk with the limp of your past any longer. The wilderness season has accomplished its work. You have learned to trust my timing, to surrender your will, to release control. And now that your heart is ready, I can release what I have promised. You are not waiting on me anymore, my child. I have been waiting on you, waiting for you to believe that you are worthy of what I have spoken. The chains of unworthiness are falling even now. The lies that whispered you were not enough are being silenced by my truth. You are enough because I am in you. You are chosen because I called you before the foundation of the world. You are not disqualified by your past. You are qualified by my grace. Stop rehearsing the failures that I have already forgiven. Stop measuring your worth by what others see. I have seen your heart, and I have called it home. Beloved, I am bringing divine connections into your path. People who will recognize your spirit, not just your potential. You have walked among those who misunderstood you, who could not discern your calling, and it made you question your value. But I tell you, I am sending those who will celebrate your growth, who will honor your anointing, who will speak life into your purpose. These are kingdom alignments, holy partnerships, divinely orchestrated for the next phase of your destiny. You will know them by their fruit, by their peace, by the way your spirit rests in their presence. My child, do not return to what I have delivered you from. The old season will try to pull you back through memories and emotions, but you must keep your eyes on me. Nostalgia for what was can become a snare. Move forward with courage, for what is ahead is far greater. The wilderness was necessary, but it was never meant to be your home. You are crossing into promise. You will soon see the evidence of my hand in ways that leave you breathless. Doors will open with such ease that you will weep. Not because it was hard, but because now it is effortless. Beloved, I am also healing the unseen wounds, the deep places within you that you have hidden even from yourself. The betrayals that left you cautious, the disappointments that hardened your hope, the fears that quietly dictated your choices. I am touching them with my love. You have learned to survive, but now I will teach you to thrive. The guarded walls you built to protect yourself will now fall in the safety of my embrace. I am teaching your heart to trust again, not in man, but in me. You will know peace again, not as a fleeting feeling, but as your permanent posture. This is the hour of restoration. What was stolen from you will be returned, multiplied, and purified. I am redeeming relationships, restoring opportunities, reviving purpose. You will recover all. You will see my goodness in the land of the living. Do not settle for remnants when I have prepared abundance. The time of almost is over. The season of not yet is turning into now. My child, you are not stepping into blessing for comfort alone, but for calling. I am raising you as a carrier of light. You will shine not to be seen, but to reveal me. You will walk among the weary and bring them hope. You will speak words that awaken hearts from slumber. You will be my vessel in a world that has forgotten my voice. And as you pour out, you will not run dry, for I will refill you daily. You will operate not from depletion, but from overflow. Beloved, I am placing a new fire within you, a fire that cannot be quenched by fear or fatigue. It will burn through doubt and hesitation. It will illuminate your path in the darkest places. You will move with boldness because you know who goes with you. Do not fear new territory. Do not shrink from new assignments. I will be with you as I was with my prophets of old. I will give you words to speak that pierce through confusion and awaken truth. You will not speak for attention, but from authority. I am breaking cycles of stagnation, cycles of fear, cycles of lack. You will not circle the same mountains again. The patterns that held your ancestors, the struggles that seemed generational, they are ending with you. You are the turning point, the generational breaker, the one I have chosen to change the narrative. Your obedience has power beyond your comprehension. Every yes, you give me echoes through bloodlines, freeing those who come after you. My beloved, this has been a long time coming because I was not merely blessing you. I was preparing to bless through you. Your life will become a testimony that draws others to hope again. They will look at you and know that I am faithful. You will carry my presence in ways that words cannot express. You will not only speak revival, you will embody it. The atmosphere will shift when you enter a room because you will carry the fragrance of my spirit. Do not rush what I am doing now, for the next chapter requires stability. Stay rooted in my word, anchored in prayer, hidden in worship. Let my voice be the loudest in your life. The distractions of this world will increase, but so will my presence upon you. I will teach you to discern my whisper in the noise, to sense my peace in every decision. Walk closely with me, my child, for the closer you stay, the clearer you will hear. The doors that are opening now will not lead to striving, but to stewardship. You will not have to fight for position. You will simply occupy purpose. My favor will go before you, but humility will keep you. Remember that this elevation is not for status, but for service. The higher I take you, the deeper your compassion must grow. Let love lead every word, every act, every moment. Beloved, you are entering the fulfillment of long-awaited promises. This has indeed been a long time coming, but now, my child, it is here. You will taste and see that I am good. You will laugh again, dream again, dance again. The season of tears has prepared the ground for joy. What was once barren will bloom. The land of waiting will become the field of harvest. I am faithful to complete what I began. And even now, I whisper to your spirit, be still and know that I am God. You do not have to make it happen. You only have to remain in me. I will perfect the details. I will align the timing. I will open the doors. You, my beloved, simply keep your heart surrendered, for that is where heaven and earth. My child, arise. You have lingered long enough in the shadows of what was. Now step into the dawn of what is. The long night has passed, and though you still feel the weight of yesterday's weariness, the light of new beginnings is already upon your face. You are stepping into fulfillment, and heaven is rejoicing over your endurance. I tell you again, this has been a long time coming, but it is here. The tide has turned. The air around you is shifting. The promises you carried in prayer are now being birthed in power. You have travailed in tears, but you will reap in joy. The wait was long because the weight of glory upon you is great. Beloved, the shaking you felt in recent days was not to destroy, but to deliver. I have been uprooting what no longer belongs, shaking loose the attachments that hindered your ascent. I know it felt like loss, but it was liberation. I know it felt like chaos, but it was cleansing. I have been preparing you for altitude, and you cannot ascend while holding what is heavy. You are being lightened for flight. Release the burdens of regret. Lay down the questions that have no answers. I am calling you higher, and this climb requires trust more than understanding. You asked me to make you strong, and I did, through battles that revealed my power in your weakness. You asked me to bless you, and I did, through refining that purified your motives. You asked me to use you, and I am, but not as you imagined. For I do not anoint pride, I anoint surrender. And now that your heart beats in rhythm with my will, I can pour out without measure. This next outpouring will not be partial, it will be full. You will not simply experience my blessings, you will become a blessing. My glory will rest upon you in visible ways. Even those who doubted will see and know that I am with you. Beloved, your season of wandering is over. You are coming out of spiritual drought into overflow. Where there was confusion, there will be clarity. Where there was delay, there will be divine acceleration. Where there was isolation, there will be connection. I am surrounding you with a new tribe, people who carry similar fire, who walk in similar faith, who speak life into your destiny. They will not compete with you, but complete the work I am doing around you. Together you will build, worship, and awaken nations with the sound of my spirit. You have been refined in private. Now I will reveal you in public. Not for fame, but for fruit. You will stand as evidence of my restoration. Those who watched you break will watch you bloom. Those who questioned your faith will witness your favor. Those who spoke against you will have no words when they see the beauty that emerged from your ashes. But do not seek their validation, my child, seek only my glory. Your reward is not applause but alignment. Stay humble as I exalt you, for humility keeps the heavens open. My child, I am renewing your mind. The thoughts that once tormented you, the fears that once echoed like storms, they are being silenced by truth. I am giving you a new lens through which to see the world. No longer will you see yourself as broken. You will see yourself as beloved. No longer will you call yourself unworthy. You will call yourself chosen. You are my masterpiece, formed for purpose, destined for greatness that glorifies me. When you look in the mirror, see what I see. Strength wrapped in grace, authority clothed in compassion, royalty wearing humility. You will walk with new discernment. What once confused you will now be clear. You will hear my voice with precision, for I am sharpening your spiritual senses. You will not be swayed by noise or deceived by appearances. Your spirit will recognize truth before words are spoken. You will discern counterfeit peace from genuine purpose. The wisdom you gain in this hour will be sought by many. And yet, do not cling to wisdom alone. Cling to intimacy, for wisdom flows from communion. Stay near to my presence. Let worship remain your weapon. Beloved, I am not only restoring what was lost, I am redeeming who you became in the waiting. The version of you that emerges now is stronger, wiser, softer, and purer. You have learned to love without condition, to forgive without apology, to hope without proof. You have discovered the treasure of stillness, the beauty of surrender, the miracle of faith. That is why I can now trust you with greater influence. You will carry power with gentleness, authority with humility, vision with compassion. Do not fear the magnitude of what I am calling you to. The dreams I have placed in your heart are not too big. They are divine assignments wrapped in human limitation. But where you are limited, I am limitless. Where you are weak, I am strong. I did not choose you for perfection. I chose you for willingness. Your yes has moved mountains in the unseen. Heaven responds to your obedience more than your ability. Keep saying yes, even when you do not understand the full picture. For I see the end from the beginning, and all things are converging in your favor. Beloved, I am healing timelines. The past that once haunted you will no longer hold power. You will look back and see redemption in every chapter. You will thank me for what didn't work, for what ended, for what you lost, because you will see how it led you here. The pain that once felt senseless will reveal its purpose. You will say, "Now I understand, you were saving me all along." You will walk free from bitterness, from resentment, from comparison. Joy will return like morning light after the longest night. I am releasing divine creativity, ideas from heaven that will impact lives. You will write, speak, build, sing, serve, each act infused with my spirit. You will create what carries eternity's fragrance. Do not doubt the inspiration that flows. It is my breath upon your imagination. You were created to reflect my nature, and I am the creator. So create fearlessly. Dream boldly. Move faithfully. For when you walk in purpose, all creation rejoices. My child, you will see provision come in unexpected ways. I will make rivers in deserts, paths through impossibility. Do not worry about how. It is already done. I have gone before you to make crooked places straight. You will see my hand in your finances, your health, your family, your relationships. Miracles will manifest naturally because you will live in the flow of my favor. Lack will no longer define you, abundance will. But abundance will not master you. You will steward it with reverence. Beloved, prepare your heart for a wave of divine encounters. My presence will overwhelm you in moments of stillness. You will sense me in ways you never have before. You will hear songs in the spirit, feel peace like oil poured over your soul. I will visit you in dreams, whisper through scripture, confirm through signs. Every word I've spoken will echo louder in this season, not to remind you of waiting, but to awaken you to fulfillment. Heaven is closer than you think. The veil between seen and unseen grows thinner as you draw near. Do not measure this new season by outward success. Measure it by inner peace, by alignment, by the fruit of my spirit in you. The true breakthrough is not in things changing around you. It is in transformation within you. And you, my child, have been transformed. You no longer react from fear, but respond from faith. You no longer chase what fades, but cherish what is eternal. That is victory. That is breakthrough. That is the evidence that I have completed a work in you that no circumstance can undo. Beloved, the hour of restoration has arrived. The angels assigned to your destiny are moving now. The gates that were closed are opening wide. The promises written over your life are being fulfilled in divine sequence. Do not resist the new because it feels unfamiliar. Embrace it, for it is the answer to your prayers. You are crossing thresholds that generations before you could only dream of. You are walking in prayers you once whispered in tears. You are the fulfillment of prophecy, the living evidence of my faithfulness. And so, my child, stand tall. Lift your head. The time of shame is over. The weight of guilt is lifted. The mantle of glory rests upon you now. You have waited long, but the waiting was never wasted. You have fought hard, but the fight has made you fierce in faith. You have endured long enough. Now watch what I will do suddenly. The breakthrough you thought would never come is already unfolding. The doors you knocked on for years will now swing wide. The opportunities that eluded you will now chase you down. The people meant to walk with you will find you without striving. Beloved, you are my miracle in motion. You are my testimony to the nations. You are proof that delay is not denial, that pain can produce purpose, that faith can rewrite any story. You carry resurrection within you. The same spirit that raised Christ from the dead now breathes life into every dream, every calling, every cell of your being. Walk in that resurrection power. Speak with it. Live from it. Let it radiate through every part of you. I have appointed you for such a time as this. The world needs your light, your sound, your story. Do not shrink back now. Do not doubt your place. You belong here, in this moment, carrying heaven's heart to earth. You will not fail, for I am within you. The same God who began this work will complete it. The same voice that called you out of darkness now commissions you into destiny. And now, beloved, I seal this season with my peace. Let it wash over you like a river. Let it calm every fear, quiet every doubt, soothe every scar. Rest in me, for I have done it. The battle is mine, the victory is yours. The waiting is over, the rising has begun. Stand in the light, my child. Breathe again. Believe again. Become again. Now go forth, for the light within you has been awakened.